It's interesting to see people's reactions about Jay-Z and Beyonce moving to the UK or buying a property there. Because as someone who has residency in another country outside of the United States, I literally have been saying it on my platform that you need an exit plan or exit strategy if that's something that you can do. In April,
So Americans don't want to live in America anymore. Let's talk about it. I think it's a very normal feeling right now that people don't want to live here. I mean, the idea of the American dream is just gone, and everyone in my comment section says the American dream now is to leave America, and that seems to be a resounding sentiment all throughout the internet right now. People want to go. People want to go somewhere else. This doesn't feel like it's it for us. This doesn't feel like it's good for us. And by us, I mean anybody. If you're not in the top 10, the top 5% of this country feels like it's not a place where you can make it.
Welcome back to the channel, my people. I do hope that from wherever you all are watching this from, you are doing alright, and hopefully God has protected you and preserved you very well. Thank you as always to you guys that support me on here, and a big shout out to my members. You guys do me amazing. We have another one today to look at. Ever since Mr. Orange came in office, everybody was talking about, like, get your passport, get your passport, get your passport, get your passport, right? And the things that have been happening, of course, people have been leaving. But now big celebrities have also started leaving. And people are like, what do these celebrities know that we don't know about yet? Is it this serious? Americans, I don't know if for you have to first look at things for you to believe, but indeed, some of these celebrities might know something that, or probably they're just, doing it for just. I want you guys to let me know what you think. But I have quite a number of reactions from Americans in here, and I want to give them a shout out for their sentiments in here. We are going to look at their reactions and we'll come back and talk about it. Just do me a favor, like the video, share it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be back.
Are y'all ready to throw in the towel yet? Because I am. When Ellen left, it's, she's liberal and it's her sexual choices. When the other stars left, there were people we weren't paying attention to. They're not relevant in our lives. When Richie Fontaine said, let's move to Namibia, some people thought, oh, that's a great idea. But then other people laughed. And then, that's it. It's just talks. Marvel Studios is leaving Georgia to go to the UK. Which means that the other film studios will also leave. But Beyoncé and Jay-Z are moving to the UK. Now, do y'all believe it? Do y'all believe it's time to go now? Beyoncé is leaving. Beyoncé is leaving. And this is Beyoncé's internet. Beyoncé is taking her kids because of wildfire threats. We have wildfire threats at our house so much. And we need to just move to the UK. That's the other option. Not move somewhere where there is not wildfires, okay? We're going to move to another country because the fire that we're talking about, it's not wild. Well, it's wild, but it ain't actual fire. But this country is burning. If the wealth is fleeing the country, you guys, I don't know if protests and stuff is going to work anymore. I think we're beyond that. I think that it's over. I think it's time to just give up the ghost from coast to coast. Beyoncé and Jay-Z are leaving. Marvel is leaving. The other celebrities are leaving. I think that it's just so much of the world influence that we have comes from the entertainment industry. I'm an actor. I live in Georgia. And it was such a big deal for them to come to Georgia in the first place, you guys. Like, it was supposed to be like so much cheaper for them to film here. And a lot of the city is starting, it's, the film industry matters here, right? It matters here. So if that's leaving, because once Marvel leaves, other studios are out of here too. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not going to be a long time. So, actors, what are we going to do? People who just work in the industry. You guys, it is very serious. I don't think that this is like a thing that we can just be like, oh, you know, the next 4 years. Y'all, it's giving permanent. It's giving new way of life. It's giving Handmaid's Tale. It's giving get the out.
It's interesting to see people's reactions about Jay-Z and Beyoncé moving to the UK or buying a property there. Because as someone who has residency in another country outside of the United States, I literally have been saying it on my platform that you need an exit plan or exit strategy if that's something that you can do. In April of last year, I literally did a video where I was talking about how wealthy people are getting multiple passports. And not because they have ties to any places, but because they have the money to get the citizenship elsewhere. And I got some pushback to where people was like, it's not reality for everyone, which we know that. But it's definitely not reality if you don't have your passport. And so as a result of a lot of the videos that I did about talking about my experience of living outside of the United States, I created my own passport initiative to pay for people to get their passport. I had a goal since January of this year to pay for 100 Black folks to get their first passport. And I had 10,000 people submit to that, but I did not even make enough to fit my goal. So yes, while I know talking about the experience of just getting up and go is not going to be everyone's path, I at least tried to make it more real by getting people one step closer by getting their own path.
So Americans don't want to live in America anymore. Let's talk about it. I think it's a very normal feeling right now that people don't want to live here. I mean, the idea of the American dream is just gone, and everyone in my comment section says the American dream now is to leave America. And that seems to be a resounding sentiment all throughout the internet right now. People want to go. People want to go somewhere else. This doesn't feel like it's it for us. This doesn't feel like it's good for us. And by us, I mean anybody. If you're not in the top 10, the top 5% of this country feels like it's not a place where you can make it. Because for the most part, it isn't a place that you can make it. The working poor and the working class are struggling just to stay off the streets, and there's no respite to come. There's no support from the government. There's no support from our neighbors because we don't know them. Our families are broken, so we have no one to fall back to. It just feels hopeless for a lot of people. So of course, there's a natural feeling that I want to go find my peace, my happy life, wherever I can. And it doesn't feel like we can have that in America for a lot of us. And that's why you're seeing people all over TikTok, all over YouTube say that they're leaving the country. They want to leave the country and just go. They don't care what the destination is. They just want to go. I think that this is actually something that really hits to the core of our American past, to actually, go forth and find your place in the world. And I don't begrudge anybody, nor should you, who is pursuing that kind of peace in their life.
But they are major wealthy. It's nothing for them to pack up and leave. I don't think that leaving is going to be easy. I don't think that this is the point. Everybody keeps saying but we can't afford to leave. We can't afford to leave. We can't afford to stay. It's nothing for them to pack up and leave. We'll leave the shit here. This is a mindset shift, right? If you think it's supposed to be easy, it's not even easy to move down the street. But do you think it's going to be easier to live in the United States once it's all the way shifted into a whole world that you don't know? The thing I keep thinking about is the slaves had to flee for their life, right? And it's not like they said, you know what, I'm going to stay with the enemy I know because I'm afraid of the enemy I don't know. Or, it's going to be really hard to leave. I might get killed. I might get attacked by dogs. My family might get beat because I left, and other people might get killed because they helped me leave. There were so many factors, right? It wasn't easy, and they didn't have a dollar to their name or any resources. But we think about what we've built here, everything we worked hard to have. And that is like, oh, well, you want to take it with you. But this furniture is going to stay right the fuck here. Like whatever I can't pack into a couple of bags, because the stuff is not important, but your freedom is. So if your freedom isn't more important than your stuff, then yeah, I could see it feeling like this crazy, crazy thing. Because you're thinking about packing up. The slaves just left with the rags that they had on their body. That's it. That's it. I don't think that we should expect this to be seamless. But life here is looking like it's going to be pretty tragic.
Beyoncé and Jay-Z are reportedly leaving the US for the UK. You care? Probably not, but should you? I was posting last year about brain drain, a large-scale exit of highly skilled, educated, or talented individuals from one country to several. I even gave historical references, but I saw a post yesterday from Brittany Caldwell, and I'll tag her. She's posing the question, folks, do you think it's time to leave now? Using Beyoncé and Jay-Z's decision to leave the US as a single reference, also using Marvel Studios leaving Georgia as a second, they're going to the UK. Now, I'm not gonna recreate her video, go watch it, but I've posted previously about Yale professors leaving and going to Canada. That's academic brain drain. Marvel Studios leaving, that's industrial brain drain. Beyoncé and Jay-Z, that's cultural brain drain. These are not coincidences. In finance, especially in stock trading, you've likely heard the term follow the money, because they likely have insight and data that you do not when it comes to moving, preserving, and making money. In this case, you don't need to follow what Jay-Z or Beyoncé are doing with their finances. But where they're choosing to live, well, that's following a very interesting pattern. I'm Mr. Shadow. I make content around leaving the US. So if you need help, assistance, tips, follow along. There are resources in the link in my bio. I hope it helps.
Wouldn't it be ironic if Americans left the country seeking refuge in other countries or asylum, and those countries said no and kicked us out and told us we don't belong? Wouldn't that be ironic?
So yo, I don't know how true this is, but allegedly they're saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z are packing up to leave the United States. Now, if this is true, what could be the reason why they are leaving? Now, I've heard so far that a lot of like the high celebrities like that shoot movies are moving to the UK. A lot of them had done moved to the UK already, but they're saying that a lot of the Hollywood movie celebrities are moving to the UK. Now, I don't know if y'all was paying attention, but before Mr. T-Man got in office, a lot of people was getting their passports and they was saying they was out of here, they gone. Now, technically, y'all, these celebrities know what's ahead before we even find out what's going on. Now, as we can see how everything is being ran, something is here to come. As you can see, a lot of things are switching over to digital assets. So could this be the meaning of shit is about to get real and shit is really about to hit the fan for the people that's out here sleeping? You're about to be woke, because that's what he meant when he kept on saying the golden age is here. Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all let me know in the comments, because when their celebrities leave, when they pack up and hit Rhonda, what's around the corner? What is going on? Y'all let me know in the comments, because they leaves before shit hit the fan. And y'all know they at the top, so they know what's to come. But they don't say much. They move in silence, but they say so much. But the silence is watch their moves. Y'all let me know in the comments. But this is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose. This is nothing for harmful act, none of that. This is only for training purposes. Y'all let me know in the comments. Like, share, comment, repost.
Well, it looks like they're not going to their bunkers anymore. They're just gonna flee the whole country. Y'all peep this shit. Now, I don't know if y'all heard, but there's a lot of stars that are leaving the country. Let me say this one more time for the people in the back. The stars are leaving the country. And they are moving to either like UK or, places of that nature somewhere in Europe. Crazy enough, and I had to do some digging my damn self, and I was in disbelief. But Marvel is leaving Georgia. They are leaving the state of Georgia, and they taking their ass right over there to the UK. So when Marvel is gone and everything like that, I wonder is all the other film companies is gonna follow pursue. Because I find it quite weird how, y'all remember when they said they're building bunkers, they're building bunkers, they're building bunkers. But in actuality, I highly doubt if they're building bunkers, especially if they are dealing with wildfires. Because according to what I heard, Beyoncé and Jay-Z are moving out. And that's only because of the whole wildfire threats and things of that nature. In which case I can understand that. But at the exact same time, Stars has been leaving since before this started happening. So we have the historians leaving. We have the animals leaving. And now the stars are leaving. They're not even staying in them bunkers like we all thought that they was fucking. They were saving they fucking wealthy for moving out the fucking country. I mean, think about it. Ellen DeGeneres done left. I think Oprah, she had left and everything like that. Hell, Ludacris, he got citizenship in, I think, Ghana or something like that. It was one of them African countries. It's like, you notice a lot of stars are leaving the country. So they're leaving the country, having us regular smugglers to fend for whatever the fuck the historians, the animals, and the stars are running from. Yeah.
It's official. Beyonce is moving to the UK. Yes, she said, I'm going to be a queen for real. I'm going to be a queen somewhere for real because she's going to be the queen. They lost the queen. They get another one? Oh, okay, really? But anyway, it seemed like all the rich people are fleeing. And it's crazy because Mark Zuckerberg and Oprah, they in Hawaii. They got somewhere to go. Alan also moved to the UK. And it's just like, okay, once the rich people start moving, I'm a little worried. Because where we going to go? Where we need to go? What's going down in the United States that we don't know? Can someone overseas tell us? Do we need to prepare? Like, do y'all got some news we don't got overseas? Because everybody leaving. And Beyonce so nice, she low-key trying to tell us something. Beyonce is subliminal. She trying to tell us.
My sister just sent me a text saying that Jay-Z and Beyoncé are moving to the UK and they bought 58 acres. She said, will they let us live there? And I'll share you the thread where basically I said, I want to go too. I'm tired of this cesspool being America. Overlook my hair, I'm gonna wash it tomorrow. She's like, yeah. She's like, I want to leave too. My girlfriend just said, I wonder if they'll let me stay. Because I sent her the thread too. Oh my God. I don't want to be here. Now, I don't want to move to the UK. We want to move to the Caribbean, but I don't want to be here anymore. I want to get off this ride. It's not fun. I can't even say it's no longer fun. It was never fun being here in America. It was never fun. But it's just gotten worse over the past, 10 years? If it's true, I get it. I get it. If you have the money, the means, just leave. But hopefully I got the winning tickets of the Powerball. I really hope. I'm hoping I got it because I'm ready to go.
Do you guys have to wait to see that there's something happening for you to believe? And I know that quite a lot of you know what is about to befall America. Yeah. And so let me say this actually, while we are speaking on this topic, you see Beyoncé is putting her business out there. There are so many celebrities that live their lives so privately that they don't announce any of their moves. And a lot of them have moved out, exited, and departed silently without even telling nobody. Now, it is either likely they, see and know something that a lot of Americans don't know yet. They will know, definitely, but don't know yet. Or maybe more other reasons. We don't know. None of them is coming out to give their reasons. Of course, there are those that have said, it's just going to be difficult. It's going to be unbearable, which is what is happening. Cost of living going high, taxing, the middle class, giving tax breaks to the rich, no Medicaid, no Medicare. Like, it is becoming extremely expensive. Education, super expensive, and people didn't know that there are more other options, But now that in 2025, people are literally adventuring and looking elsewhere, and they're realizing actually the propaganda that was sold to them about other sides of the world was actually false, but it was literally like a trick to keep them trapped in this United States of embarrassment. And now that they are realizing there's better out there, a lot of people are moving without even making any, body know. They are not saying anything. Must I tell you how many videos that I have come across on TikTok of Black Americans that are moving out, that are literally in South Africa? That last time when I was in South Africa, guys, I met a lot of Black Americans. That is an experience that I didn't tell you about. Met a lot of Black Americans, met a lot of Jamaicans, all of them in South Africa. And they are planning to live there. Others who are already living there. Yeah? I have seen so many videos on TikTok of them Black Americans moving to South Africa, because South Africa is like America. From what I saw, me personally. Poverty is there, but it's not in your face nah. If you're stable, you can as well be able to afford life there as well. Yeah. So a lot are moving there, and they are loving, because it's like a picture of what they've been having, but the cost of living is very different. The way of life is very different as well. It's more peaceful. It's more liberating. There are so many people that are going to Ghana too. I've come across so many videos on my TikTok FYP of Black Americans in Ghana. Must I remind you of so many of them that are moving to Kenya? So many are planning their exits. So it's not just about the celebrities, guys. A lot of people, those that have the capacity to live, are looking into living, right? I know that when we talk about this, a lot of people be like, our ancestors built this country, we don't have to run away. They did. Forcefully. They had no option. If they had any option of not building that country, they wouldn't. They would take that option. And in fact, those that rebelled, their blood is on that land. So my question is, this is not me trying to lure you or sell you a dream of moving out of the US. No. The thing is, do you also like to die building? And if you do, then what is going to be left of your ancestors? I know they did what they did, hoping that probably those that will come out of them will test freedom and liberation. And so, you build. But don't you think you deserve peace, even if you probably don't come to Africa or anywhere, because a lot of people are choosing different places. I've seen more other Black people going to Thailand and more other Asian countries, and they are enjoying it. But others are choosing the continent because they're you know what? There's nothing that feels better than being in a country where majority of the people look like you. Yeah. And they kind of sense of freedom that they are experiencing is something that is so beautiful to witness and see, especially to me, who always comes on here and invite you. If you don't have a passport, I don't know what you're waiting for. I feel like this is time. You literally don't even need to be looking at celebrities to know that something is about to befall America. Most of the major brands and people are literally moving their businesses out of the US because the empire takes how many years? And from what some of the people are saying, the years of the empire are done. And the crazy thing is nobody else is going to bring this empire to its downfall or to its knees than its own people. The same people that claim to be the owners of this country are the ones that are bringing this, damnation to it. So yes, celebrities are moving, but even normal people are moving. As long as you are stable and you have the capacity of living abroad, I think you should be looking into it. But I must say as well that this is a chance for people to expand their empires. Do you know how much money someone can make on a movie industry if they, build it from scratch on the continent? There's just so much talent, untapped, undiscovered, raw, yeah? But sometimes people have a tendency of not seeing beauty in the continent because of, again, the stereotypes that are being put out there. Yeah. And also, people are moving out of the US because they are realizing they are not valued anymore. Yeah. They are literally going to work you and break your back. By the time you get old, for you to enjoy your retirement, you're not going to enjoy it because just a few years for you in a nursing home and you'll pass. That is if you even have now an option of staying in a nursing home, because guess what? The Medicaid cuts, yeah, those were the hugest sponsors of nursing homes. And now you've had that quite a number of hospitals are literally closing doors on their elderly populations. So if even that option is out there, so why do you keep literally breaking your back if there is somewhere else? People, when Americans come over here, one thing they notice, they be like, yeah, Ugandans work, but you guys also know how to enjoy your lives. You guys is all about work. Like, anyway, your celebrities are living and they're leaving you. You're the ones that give them the money, right? Crazy, right? Your celebrities are living and they are leaving you in that in that prison with your orange man that is taken quite some time now without even appearing. He keeps lying and lying to you all, but hey, it is what it is. If you have the capacity of living and seeing elsewhere, you can as well actually leave businesses working in the United States of America. That is an option as well. You people need to no, these things are possible. You can leave businesses working in the US and you come elsewhere and start businesses. Anyway, what do I know? I've only been to Uganda and maybe the nearby countries. Never been in the West. I guess that's all I know. But I'm just saying and talking about things as I see them. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel as well. I think from me for today, that's it. I do love all of you. May God protect you, bless you, watch over you, and heal you, and watch over your loved ones as well. See you later. Bye.